Well, snap guys, so we are back with part 5 of my collection. I'm trying to space these out a little bit so that way you don't get hit with every single video, because I know a lot of people have been putting out collection videos. Their Steelbooks, their 4K videos, their Blu-rays, all of that. So I'm trying to kind of spread it out so you're not getting hit with everything all at once. But as you can see right back here, we're getting into part 5. So we have, a little bit of Arrow, Criterion. We got some 4K coming. I believe we have Steelbook. We should have Steelbooks. Maybe a box set or two. Who knows? We're going to get into this top shelf right here. So there's going to be some Arrow first and some Criterion. So let's start with The Man with a Thousand Faces. If you're a movie buff, watch this movie. It's amazing. The performance, the makeup, it's an old school classic. We have the 4K Children of the Corn. And we have the 4K of Pitch Black. Flash Gordon. It's a classic. One of my favorites that Arrow's released is Mallrats right here. I just love this. Love the slipcover. It's just a great movie. It's one of Kevin Smith's earlier movies. Next we have Edge of Sanity with Anthony Perkins. This it gets crazy. Just watch it, but it gets crazy. We got The Bird with the Crystal Plumage. Argento. Enough said. Then obviously the Cat O' Nine Tails. They did have 4Ks that came out for them, but I have the Blu-rays. I really didn't see the need to upgrade to 4K, especially the 4Ks for Arrow were like 30, 40, 50 bucks sometimes, so not worth it to me. Now we're going to get into some Criterion. So we have Deep Cover, Lawrence Fishburne, pretty solid movie. We have The Power of the Dog on 4K. This is definitely an awesome watch. You can watch it on Netflix, so just a heads up, or at least I think it's on Netflix. Then we have Blowout, one of John Travolta's earlier movies. The Infernal Affairs trilogy. This is, and I love The Departed. This is still better. I mean, that's what The Departed took from, obviously, but this is great. Still top notch, still better than Departed. So if you like Departed, you're going to love that. We have Malcolm X on 4K. Again, I have a review for this one, but that was pretty solid, especially the 4K transfer looks pretty good. We have Wall-E from Criterion. I'm covering up Wall-E right there. Either way, this looks a lot better than the 4K Disney release. So definitely, if you're going to pick one between the other, pick this up. I think actually the Steelbook is sold out and out of print anyway, so I think it's going for like 120 bucks. And then we have Menace to Society on 4K. Just another classic. I mean, I guess that's what Criterion does. Next up, we have Dazed and Confused. This is the regular Blu-ray copy. I don't need the 4K. Really, Criterion does such a good job with their Blu-rays that really there's not a huge leap between Blu-ray and 4K, at least in my opinion from what I have seen so far. So unless I don't own the movie outright already, I'm probably going to stick with just the Blu-ray. I don't need to upgrade. Citizen Kane, classic. Enough said, just classic. The Last Waltz by Martin Scorsese. Again, it's just a really good music movie. Watch it. We have A Hard Day's Night on 4K. This was like basically the first time, I guess not really the first time, but when the Beatles got big in Europe and they came over to the United States, so they're big and people know them, but they're not like how huge they are now, where everybody, if you talk about the Beatles, you know the Beatles. So this is cool because you get to see them just basically being like, young kids, young teenagers, just run around the United States. Mulholland Drive by David Lynch. Again, kind of a darker movie, but still pretty solid movie. And then, of course, Shaft on 4K. I couldn't pass this up. We have Raging Bull, another Martin Scorsese. I mean, the dude's just an amazing director. What can I say? Alright, then we have Double Indemnity. For All Mankind. This is a really cool, outer space, the first time they went to the moon kind of documentary, so I really enjoyed that. And then we have Devil in a Blue Dress, Denzel Washington, one of his earlier-ish movies. Again, really good. Now, we're going to switch into some 4Ks and some Steelbooks. I don't know, maybe get a little crazy with it. We have Glory on 4K, Denzel Washington, Matthew Broderick, I think Morgan Freeman. Yeah, Morgan Freeman's in here too. It's just an amazing cast, amazing movie. Love and Monsters. I really think this is just an underrated movie. Not a lot of people talk about this, but it's just a good, monster adventure movie. Hook. I mean, it's Hook. It's classic. Air Force One. This is getting a new upgraded picture quality 4K Steelbook, so I'm excited for that. I absolutely love this movie. 22 Jump Street. And 21 Jump Street. Annihilation. And of course, Stand By Me. And we got Jojo Rabbit. Apollo 13. Requiem for a Dream. If you haven't watched this movie and you want to watch this movie, be prepared, because it is a just dark down movie. That's all there is to say about it. It's a good movie, but it's gonna hit you. You're gonna have to think, sit in a dark corner for a little while after that movie. We have Braveheart, Brawl in Cell Block 99. Again, I don't think a lot of people talk about this movie, but this is a pretty solid movie overall. Ex Machina, the movie that you always see for $9 at Best Buy's website, because for some reason they have an abundance of them. Smoking Aces. I don't know what it was, but this movie I just love. I love all the characters. I just love everything about this movie. Some people might not think it's the best movie in the world, and maybe it's not, but I love it. Then we have the 4K Untouchables Steelbook. Just a cool overall Steelbook. Nothing over the top, but it works. And we have Deepwater Horizon. Star Trek Trilogy. 2012. For some reason, this is like a chunky 4K. I don't know why that one out of everything, but okay. We have The Deer Hunter. The Patriot. It's a long movie, but this is definitely a solid movie overall. We have Sicario de Soldado. And then we have just the regular Sicario. This one is the superior, but they're still both enjoyable. Angel Has Fallen. I ended up getting this for I think $7, something like that, for a Black Friday, so I figured why not? It's a good action movie. It's kind of plot's dumb, but it's fun to watch. And then, of course, we have The Prestige on 4K, because you can't watch this movie any other way with Christopher Nolan. You always have to get his movies on 4K. And then we have The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I was never a huge fan of, Westerns and that. And then, I watched Tombstone, and I watched this, and now I just want to watch them all. We have Collateral. Dynasties. I just love these. I wait until they go on sale for $15 and then I buy them. I think I just bought Planet Earth for $14 because they're just great. We have the Lenticular E.T. Oh yeah, you can see them just flying across the sky there. 4K box set. I don't remember where I got this from. Maybe it was just an older release, because I know they've released E.T. 30 times now. And of course we have to have Scarface on 4K. I really wish they would do the original. I think the original's from the 40s. But I wish they would do that on 4K as well. Who knows? Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe it already is on 4K, but I don't think so. But just the comparisons between these two, it's really cool to see kind of where they're veered off and what they stuck with. And then we have Ad Astra. My brother is a really big fan of this movie. I picked it up to watch it. It's kind of boring, but it's still enjoyable. And then Beverly Hills Cop. I didn't pick up the second one yet. I'm still waiting for a sale. I don't know. I don't want to pay anything over $10 for it. So, we shall wait. Alright, next up we have Ford versus Ferrari. Alita Battle Angel. Just love this Steelbook. This is a great movie too. I don't know why it never got a sequel. Baby Driver. 2001: A Space Odyssey. If you want a reference quality 4K, buy this movie. This movie literally looks like it was shot yesterday. It looks beautiful. Almost Famous. And we have Snatch. I just love the cool almost Mike Tyson Punch Out look of this Steelbook. We have the 20th anniversary of Shrek. Speed. Just an awesome movie. If you haven't seen Speed, watch it. It's just great. We have the original Space Jams. It's a plain steelbook, just the entire basketball court, but whatever. I grew up on that movie, so we have the 4K of Saving Private Ryan, The Fifth Element. I do want to end up getting the Studio Canal release of this movie. I believe it's Studio Canal because it's just, I've been told at least, the 4K looks a million times better than this, the US version, so who knows, maybe I'll end up getting it, maybe not. And then we have War of the Worlds. Now we're going to get into some monster movies. So we have Godzilla vs. Kong. Just the regular King Kong from Peter Jackson. Mothra. I just love this steelbook. I love this artwork. We have the old school King Kong. And then we have the old school King Kong vs. Godzilla. I mean, just look at that. Look at that bad boy on there. That's definitely not a human inside of a, an ape-sized suit for that dude. It's a real King Kong. We have Godzilla, King of Monsters. And then the newer Godzilla. We have the Godzilla 4K with Matthew Broderick. This one just kind of holds a special place in my heart. I believe this was one of the first movies I ever saw in theaters. So, yeah, even if it's got some cheese, some good cheese. And then we have the Goonies 4K Steelbook. Say what you will about the 4K scan, I still love that movie. Then we have a triple pack with the Goonies, Gremlins, and Gremlins 2. I don't know why Goonies is with these two, but yeah, whatever. Either way, the reason I have this, you'll see here in a second, is because I have the original Gremlins with Gizmo's cute little face on there. And then I have, again, the 4K of the original Gremlins. Again, say what you want about the 4K scan. I absolutely love this movie no matter what. But that's how I keep I have the Gremlins 2 with this. So I don't have it separate, which it's a shame, but I had that first. No reason to get a second copy. Don't say anything about the Gremlins or the Goonies. We won't talk about that. And I have Creed 2. I really wish that they would do a Creed 4K steelbook so that they would match. I guess I do have a little bit of OCD, but either way, I still got the 4K, so I'm not mad at it. And then we have the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I just love this steelbook. The steelbook just looks fantastic. All the art on it all the way across. Then you get the nice little bonus right in here. It's just a fun movie. So we are at the halfway point of my shelf back here. So with that being said, if you guys could like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, leave a comment down in the section below letting me know, of my, I think 5 series now, which one do you like the most? Which one do you like the least? I have a bunch of movies back here still. And somewhere over here that you guys can't even see. So either way, let's get into the last part of the shelf. Go grab some popcorn, something to drink, and we'll keep going. Alright, we have Bad Boys for Life. Don't judge me on this. The movie is okay, but I got it for a stupidly good price, so figured why not. Then we have the Bad Boys 1 and 2 Steelbook. Again, those movies are better than the third, but either way. 1917. Ready Player One. And so what I ended up doing was I had the 4K, and I just absolutely love this steelbook. So I just bought the shell of the steelbook with no movies in it for like, I think $10 or something like that, maybe less than that. And I ended up just putting the 4K in this, but then I still have the Blu-ray, so I just keep them together. Figured why not. Now we have a little block of Arnold. So we have The Running Man on 4K. Beautiful picture quality. I have a review of it if you want to watch it. The Last Action Hero, just a crazy over-the-top movie. We have Total Recall on 4K. Terminator Salvation. Say what you will about this movie, but I still think it's a pretty solid Terminator movie overall. Next up, we have Terminator 2 and Total Recall. The lenticular cover right here. Just a steelbook on Blu-ray. You kind of get the same artwork that's on here on the steelbook. Either way, I'm just a sucker for these steelbooks. I love the movies too, so. And then I'm sorry, guys. The Terminator 2, just awesome steelbook. It's 4K, but the 4K transfer is not any different from the other one that I have. I bought it for the steelbook. I'm just gonna say it. That's it. I bought it for the steelbook. And then we just have the original Terminator Blu-ray. I just love this, this case. I love how red it is. You even get like these cool little art cards on the inside to show you a cool little sneak peek. Bam, there they are. Either way, James Cameron, 4K, hurry up. And then we have Mad Max, 4K from Kino. We have the 4K steelbook of the Road Warrior, Beyond Thunderdome, or Welcome to the Thunderdome, bitch. If you get the reference, you get it. If you don't, I'll try and throw it up here for you.
That's Floyd. Floyd! Welcome to Thunderdome, bitch.
And of course we have Mad Max Fury Road, because this is a solid sequel, if not better than some of these. It's definitely better than Beyond Thunderdome. We have Men in Black International. I got it for a good price. It's not the best movie, but it's enjoyable. Men in Black Trilogy. I just love these movies. Shawshank Redemption. Everybody hates on this steelbook, but I like the simplicity. I mean, they're in prison. What do you want? It's not Fast and Furious. You don't need cars shooting all over the place. We got Arrival on steelbook. Inglourious Bastards. And Al Pacino in Carlito's Way. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. This beautiful steelbook of Lawrence of Arabia, which I think that one is going for a stupid amount now because it's out of print, and you can only get it in Columbia Classics Volume 1, I think. And then again, beautiful artwork, The Bridge over River Kwai. I just, how can you not say that's not beautiful artwork? The Town, amazing movie. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Directed by Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck's in it, Jeremy Renner. It's great. It's great. I think even Casey Affleck's in it because, Ben's got to get his brother some work. And then, of course, we have Young Frankenstein because why don't you own that movie? We have Minority Report. This cool kind of like lenticular-ish cover. It doesn't move a lot, but it's something. This needs to be coming out in 4K too. I think that'd be an awesome movie to put on 4K. We have The Awakenings, Robert De Niro, Robin Williams. Enough said. Phenomenon. Another Arnold. We got The Sixth Day. It's not the best plot, but it's really, it's Arnold. Great action. We have Be Cool. Capote. The Fugitive. I feel like this would be a good 4K too. It's a solid Harrison Ford movie. The King's Speech. And Stripes. We have The Matrix Steelbook. It's on Blu-ray. I really haven't upgraded to 4K. I just don't see the need to. I really just want that movie. The rest, I think, in my opinion, are not great. We have the Taken series. Again, first movie, awesome. Second movie, alright. Third movie, why'd you make it? We got The Breakfast Club. I just always loved this steelbook. We have The Warriors. I remember getting this steelbook 4 years ago or whatever. Just trying to search it out and find it because I didn't want to buy it online for like $35, $40 because that's insane. We have Zero Dark 30. Super Troopers 1 and 2. Live, Die, Repeat, or Edge of Tomorrow. I actually believe I have this on 4K, so we'll put it in the pile to sell. And then Silver Lining Playbook. This is just a great, heart-wrenching movie. Alright, you guys asked for Pokemon stuff? Even if you didn't, I got it. I got you covered. We got Detective Pikachu. We have the 3 Pokemon movies. Just my childhood. The Pokemon the movie I Choose You. Awesome steelbook of Diamond and Pearl. That's it. Don't worry. That's all I got for Pokemon. We have a double feature with Face Off and Snake Eyes. And we have Enemy at the Gate. So definitely a solid sniper German versus Russian movie. It's obviously it's based on a true story, but they embellish a lot in this. Either way, it's still an awesome watch. We have Broken Arrow. If you haven't watched movies in the 90s, just watch this one movie. Well, watch more movies in the 90s than just this, but this movie's amazing. We have The Lone Survivor. Prisoners. Amazing movie. We have the Rocky Collection Steelbook. This is coming out, I believe, in like a day or two, depending on when this video comes out. But we will be doing a 4K versus Blu-ray for the first 4 movies. And I'm excited to watch the Rocky versus Drago director's cut or Rocky's cut of, Sylvester Stallone's cut of that movie. Because I've never seen it. The Rad Steelbook by Mondo. The Flintstones, because why not? And Patch Adams. We got Crossroads with Ralph Macchio and Joe Seneca. Just a great movie. Good kind of music-ish movie. Pre-Hysteria. If you grew up in the 90s, you probably watched this. It's nostalgia. I just love it. Little pet baby dinosaurs. Got Never Back Down, an awesome fighting movie. And we got a triple pack with Executive Decision, Point Break, and Swordfish. It's the only time I've ever owned any of those movies. Point Break is just awesome. Oceans 11, 12, and 13. Savages, an underrated just movie that I feel like nobody talks about, but it's pretty solid. We have The Hateful Eight. I'm sure we're going to get this on 4K soon since all of Tarantino's movies are coming to 4K. We have the first Goosebumps. Again, surprisingly really good for, a Goosebumps movie. I didn't think it was going to be that great, but they do a good job. And then we have The Crow. Again, classic. Everybody who has watched this movie probably loves this movie. It's extremely unfortunate what happened to Brandon Lee. So that's all I'm going to say. I know they're doing a sequel or a prequel or a remake. I don't know what it is, but I don't think it's going to live up to this one. We have The Big Short. The Great Gatsby. I've always wanted to upgrade this to 4K, but it's never gone cheap enough, and I don't know, I don't see the need to. We have Django Unchained, of course, again, probably going to get a 4K soon. Got American Gangster. I absolutely love this movie. Russell Crowe, Denzel Washington. Great. And then we have the entire box set of Police Academy, every single movie. I ended up getting this at an estate sale for like $10. So, yay me. And we're going to end it with some Steelbooks. So we got Forrest Gump. Bill and Ted Face the Music. And then I absolutely love these Steelbooks. We have Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. And then Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. 13 Hours. Kill Bill Volume 2. I have them backwards. I don't really know why. Kill Bill. And then we have the Santa Claus trilogy. Yeah, trilogy. With Tim Allen. So, again, just classics that I grew up with. Well, I think the first two. Not maybe the last one. Dunkirk. Again, Christopher Nolan. Just give me a 4K. The movie is amazing, so just give me a 4K. Day After Tomorrow. We have Fight Club. I know there's a rumor that it's coming out on 4K. I don't know, maybe it's more than a rumor, but I don't think there's an actual set date yet, so fingers crossed it comes soon. We have The Watchmen. And we have Desperado. So, with that being said, that is part 5, I believe. At least, if I can count correctly, it's my 5th shelf. So, either way, again, down in the comment section below, let me know what are some movies that you liked, some that you don't like, some that maybe you didn't even know came out on Blu-ray or Steelbooks or 4Ks. Either way, we will be back in another video with part 6? Yeah, 6. I can't count. It's too late for me. I need to go to sleep. Either way, leave it in the comment section below, and we will see you guys in another video.